I'm Joni Ernst. I grew up castrating hogs on an Iowa farm.
Every 4 years in the United States, America brings back their favorite tradition, political advertisements. They become even more prevalent than insurance commercials, drug commercials, or somebody trying to sell you a truck. But every year, there are some ads that stand out more than others. Today, I wanted to look at some of the weirdest and strangest ones. Okay, we're going with the cool guy routine. Let's see how this goes.
Hey Dan, isn't that Congresswoman Comstock back there at the bar?
Sure is.
Bet you can't get her to hold a town hall.
Town hall? Can do you one better than that. We've lost that love and feeling.
No, Dan.
You never hold town halls anymore with constituents. Planned Parenthood and Obamacare you voted against. You're trying hard not to show it, but Barbara, you know it. You've lost that centrist feeling, 'cause you've been right-wing appealing.
Somebody paid money to put this on television. He paid money to do this to himself. This is the type of thing I would pay money for people not to see. This is the type of thing I would imagine Patrick Starr having an embarrassing photo of me, but it's just this political ad.
We've lost that love and feeling, now it's gone, gone, gone. You've got to go.
Whether this ad intentionally or unintentionally made me question my will to live is neither here or there. But if I were Barbara in that situation, you would just have to go. If the entire town just starts singing in synchronization about how bad you are as a congressperson and that you need to leave, you can't come back from that. You just can't. It's like O'Hare going to town and everybody's singing Let It Grow. You're done.
Bernie Madoff, Ken Lay, Dennis Kozlowski, criminals, gluttons of greed, and the evil genius who towered over them. One man has the guts to speak his name.
Big Bird, Big Bird, Big Bird. It's me, Big Bird.
Big, yellow, a menace to our economy. Mitt Romney knows it's not Wall Street you have to worry about, it's Sesame Street.
I'm going to stop the subsidy to PBS.
Mitt Romney taking on our enemies no matter where they nest.
Someone has to say it. Someone should have said it. Someone should say it. I'll say it. Big Bird should have died in the Challenger explosion. Big Bird should have died in the Challenger explosion. No, I will not explain myself.
Hey, I'm Wyatt Scott, and I'm running for Parliament for the new riding of Mission Matsqui, Fraser Canyon. I'm an independent candidate, and I'm here to fight for Canada! University is too damn expensive.
Hey, thanks, mister.
Services like healthcare and social programs should be expanded, not cut. The indigenous people aren't even protected by their own government. Change is coming to Canada, and I'm here to lead that charge.
Our man's on all the drugs. Not just the ones you don't know about, not just the ones that the presidents take that the public can't get a hold of. He's on the ones that haven't been invented yet. Richard Nixon is the king of YouTube poops? Nixon, really? He's the poop man?
My plan to secure the border? 2 words. Chuck Norris.
Mike Huckabee's a lifelong hunter who'll protect our Second Amendment rights.
There's no chin behind Chuck Norris's beard, only another fist.
Mike Huckabee wants to put the IRS out of business.
When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he isn't lifting himself up. He's pushing the earth down.
Mike's a principled, authentic conservative.
Chuck Norris doesn't endorse. He tells America how it's gonna be.
This isn't a video about the best political ads out there, but if it was, that one would win.
There's nothing wrong with making a decision and then changing your mind. But if you never commit to what you believe in, who will ever commit to you? John Kerry has changed his mind on all these important issues. Now, there's nothing wrong with a little indecision, as long as your job doesn't involve any responsibility. John Kerry has changed his mind time and time again. If you thought you could trust him, you might want to change your mind too.
The thing is with political advertising is you have to have something people will remember, and I think we will remember that one. So if that's what you're going for, great job.
Candidate Steve Novick fought corporate polluters and defeated Bill Sizemore. But would you want to have a beer with him?
I agree. I think most Democrats are still pretty frustrated. We're just not seeing real progress on the big challenges we're facing. If we're going to get out of Iraq, fix the broken healthcare system, stop global warming, we can't afford just politics as usual.
Wasn't expecting that. If a guy just pulls out a claw hand, I don't know the politically correct term for it, but he pulls out his claw hand and he opens my beer and says, "Are you gonna vote for me?" Like, are you gonna not vote for the guy? What?
Imagine the greatest Christmas stories told by the senator who once read Green Eggs and Ham from the Senate floor.
'Twas the night before the shutdown, and all through the House, not a bill was stirring, not even to fund a mouse.
A Proven Record presents a collection of timeless Christmas classics, read by the trusted conservative leader, Ted Cruz. Favorites such as How Obamacare Stole Christmas and Rudolph the Underemployed Reindeer.
All of the other reindeer couldn't afford to hire Rudolph.
Act now and you'll get a leader who does exactly what he says he's going to do. In this case, read festive stories like Frosty, the Speaker of the House.
Look, the Speaker is melting before Congress.
And the Lois Lerner masterpiece, Auditing St. Nick.
I will audit him here or there. I will audit him anywhere.
Somebody at Cruz headquarters definitely thought they were cooking, because this goes on for 4 minutes. This goes on for 4 minutes of Ted Cruz giving Christmas dad jokes.
Piety. Our fiscal conservative leaders, men we admire, aspire to be. Wholesome, honorable, true believers. Men like Tom Campbell, who would never lead us astray, his pedestal so high.
Leaving but one way to fall. Tom Campbell, fiscal genius. Who would remember that as the governor's chief budget officer, Campbell was the architect of our disastrous 2005 budget? Tom Campbell, is he what he tells us? Or is he what he's become over the years? A FCINO, fiscal conservative in name only. A wolf in sheep's clothing. A man who literally helped put the state of California on the path to bankruptcy and higher taxes. Fiscal conservative? Or just another same old tale of tax and spend, authored by a career politician who helped guide us into this fiscal mess in the first place? Might there be a better choice?
This seems like the type of ad that comes about just from the idea that one of the people there had a sheep costume for some reason, didn't know what to do with it, maybe used it once at a party, wasn't able to do anything else with it, and they wanted to use it again. They wanted an excuse, so they made this as like a campaign ad. That's the only thing that explains this to me.
Everyone knows my husband Ron DeSantis is endorsed by President Trump, but he's also an amazing dad. Ron loves playing with the kids.
Build the wall.
He reads stories.
Then Mr. Trump said, "You're fired."
I love that part.
He's teaching Madison to talk.
Make America great again.
People say Ron's all Trump, but he is so much more.
Big league. So good.
I have no idea how Ron DeSantis thought he could run after an advertisement like this. This is like Donald Trump reading a children's book to his kids and then reading out loud, Joe Biden said to the evil Republicans, "You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier." It just wouldn't happen. And that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment below, and maybe subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video down below, and thank you for watching.
A monkey is presented with two buttons to push. One delivers food, the other cocaine. The monkey continues to push the button that delivers the drug.